Good evening, wrestling fans from around the world in South Central Wisconsin. We're here for another duel at Evansville High School against the Evansville Blue Devils and the Riverdale Chieftains. We've got a lot of things on the agenda this evening, including Parents' Night and Senior Night, which we'll go through in a moment. But we're going to start this evening with a little bit of a heavy heart. We have lost a great friend of the Evansville wrestling program, Mike Kufad, and I'm going to hand over the mic now to Andy and Rob, the coaches, and they're going to say a little something about him.
Thanks, Mason. Coach Lehman here. First of all, I just want to start out by saying that I want to extend my heartfelt sympathies and prayers out to the Kafad family, and Joel, Brian, and Mark. Thinking about you guys in this time of loss. But I wanted to highlight some of the great things that Mike did within the community, within athletics. He was a very visible community member and did a lot of great things. First of all, both of his sons, we had the pleasure of coaching both Brian and Mark. They were both 4-year wrestlers for us, great kids, and really added a lot to the program. You could definitely hear Dad in the stands helping out Coach at times when both those kids wrestled. So Mike was always one that if we needed somebody to help out working in our wrestling tournaments, whether it was a youth type of tournament all the way up to WIA series, he was willing to hop in there and usually be the scorer of the tournament, along with his wife Joelle, who did a lot of the book work and announcing for us through the years. So that was always a place that both of those guys liked to be. He was super handy. He helped make a big mat carrier for us to put those on and move them around. He was also a big supporter of the track program here at EHS. He rebuilt the pole vault area, as well as purchased a lot of the poles that those kids used, and really kind of self-taught and went out and learned about the sport of pole vaulting, and then brought it back and was able to coach the athletes here. He also helped rebuild the visitor bleachers on the football field by himself. I remember seeing him out there. It took a lot of hours. He was a volunteer fireman for 25 years, owned his own garage, and later supported the EHS Advanced Auto Program by providing equipment and lending his many years of expertise in that field. He finished up his working career by working at the Evansville Public Works. And as mentioned before, he was an avid athletic supporter and volunteer coached at the youth wrestling level, instrumental in getting our youth program going years and years ago, and then was also a pole vault coach here at EHS.
Hey, Coach Castrone here. And when you can't help but to reflect on what Coach Lehman said, and it's evident that Mike lived his life serving others. And without a doubt, he was a talented mechanic that shared his gift with the community of Evansville and the school district. You could always count on Mike to help out, whether it was a community fundraiser or an athletic event. He never asked for anything in return, and if you tried to pay him, he'd donate it back. There are no words to adequately capture the impact that Mike Kafad had on the Evansville community and the school district. It'd be a rare person that could even be mentioned in the same conversation. Mike will be missed but not forgotten. His legacy of giving back will continue to impact the lives of all of us that knew him and had the privilege of counting Mike as our friend. Tonight we'll recognize our parents and seniors, and we'll also celebrate Mike as we take the mat to compete in the great sport of wrestling and dedicate tonight's duel to Mike's legacy and his memory. And with that, my deepest condolences out to Mike and his family and the boys and Joelle. He'll be missed and never forgotten. I'm going to turn it back to Mason.
It's a fitting tribute from Coach Rob and Coach Andy. We appreciate that very much. It's it was a tough thing when you lose someone affiliated with your program and your group of people in your community. And we really appreciate those touching words from the coaches. As for the rest of the activities tonight, we do have Parents' Night. Momentarily, Doug Schwen, our PA announcer, will be going through some words about Parents' Night. It's a little bit different. So tonight, what we have for the parents, if you go to our broadcast on the website on YouTube, there is a link embedded at the bottom of the description of the broadcast, and that is going to be approximately a 5.5 video that was put together for all the parents of Evansville wrestlers. And I invite you to go click that link and watch that video on your own time. And that'll be there and preserved at the Evansville Community School District YouTube page. You'll have that. Like I said, momentarily, Doug Schwen will be announcing that. And when he goes into those announcements, we will be retrofitting our microphone to pick those up for you at home. We're also going to have senior night after that, in which case we're going to have our seniors of our program line up, and we'll run through that list of seniors right now, but we'll have them lined up and spaced out, and there'll be a little something said about them in order to recognize them. Of course, we do have Matt Castrone, Gavin Fry, Nicholas Barmore, Austin Schofield, Colin Roberts, Waylon Klitzman, our managers Bridget Kroll, Elise Maynard, Grace Peterson, and Ashley Ward. 10 seniors being recognized this evening. And we'll also have Doug Schwen, our PA announcer, reading statements about the seniors. And again, we'll let Doug read those out, and we're hopeful that the microphone will pick that up. When we're done with that, we'll go to our traditional lineup in the national anthem, and then right into our varsity duel this evening. Now, with me tonight again is the coach, Scott Rozanki. Very happy to have him with us. Wealth of wrestling knowledge, and I think he kind of had a good time last week. What do you think about that, Coach?
Yeah, it was a great time being up in the booth with you and getting to watch these kids wrestle and perform and put their hard work to the task of wrestling Stoughton last week. We might as well recognize while we're here, as Mason had said, we've got the Riverdale Chieftains coming in. They're coached by Jeff Campbell, and assistant coach is Dale Spies. So welcome the fans from Riverdale that are going to take in the dual meet tonight. Riverdale is, located along the Wisconsin River, about 45 minutes or so northwest of Dodgeville, over by Richland Center. So they made a little bit of a trek to get here tonight. We appreciate them making that journey to give us an opportunity to compete against them tonight. So we're looking forward to a good duel against them tonight. The Chieftains are 6-3 right now in dual season. Evansville's got a 4-1 record coming in tonight, and we're looking to build on that. I think we're getting pretty close to going here.
Yeah, as soon as we do, as soon as we're going to go into the Parents' Night and the Senior Night recognitions, we will just go directly to that and cut you off from our perspective. But we do want to say, I do believe that the Riverdale Chieftains, now, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe they're a ranked team in Division III. Is that correct?
Talking to Coach Lehman, he mentioned that I think they're honorable mention in Division III.
John Fry, executive producer to the Stars, he got that information to us. Well, here's Doug Schwen.
Wrestling parents for their dedication to the Blue Devil Wrestling program. These young athletes have the opportunity to compete because of the daily sacrifices made by each and every family. This year has been especially challenging. We would like to extend a sincere thank you to all of the parents and families for affording these young athletes the opportunity to be a part of the Blue Devil Wrestling program.
So I heard
At this time, we would like to acknowledge the 2020-2021 senior wrestlers and managers. At 126 pounds, Matt Castrone. At 132 pounds, Gavin Fry. At 138 pounds, Nicholas Barmore. At 145 pounds, Austin Schofield. At 195 pounds, Colin Roberts. At 285 pounds, Waylon Whitson. Team managers, Bridget Kroll. Elise Maynard. Grace Peterson. And Ashley Ward. A special thank you to parents, family members, and all others who have supported their wrestler or manager each and every wrestling season. Congratulations to this group of senior Blue Devil wrestling members. Best wishes in all your future endeavors. Your dedication and involvement to the EHS wrestling program has been greatly appreciated.
All right, folks, that was just a fitting tribute by Doug Schwen to our parents and our seniors. 10 kids in that group, a lot of kids. A lot of kids, you're losing, but Evansville wrestling, it's never a recruit, it's always a reload type of situation here. So we do a pretty good job of that. And one of the reasons we do a great job with that is the coach, Scott Rozanki.
Hey, thanks, Mason, for that little shout out there. Tonight we are going to be starting out at 220 pounds is our starting weight. And there we are going to receive a forfeit is what we're seeing on our sheet as of right now. Whether they bump a weight up or slide a kid in there, we won't know until they present them on the mat.
Yeah, we haven't gotten our bout sheets quite yet. We don't know how many exhibitions we're going to have, but as soon as we receive those bout sheets, we'll get that information to you once we get them.
Then we'll move into that heavyweight bracket there with Waylon Klitzman taking on Dawson Wilmot, who right now is ranked number 7 in Division III. You can check that out on Wisconsin Wrestling online at www.wrestling.com. If you care to take a look at the team standings, individual rankings, they're all right there for you.
I got to tell you, Coach, I was able to watch Dawson in warm-ups a little bit. Boy, he likes to throw. The big boys might be throwing tonight. Might shake the ground a little bit.
Yeah, we might see a little bit of that starting out. Hopefully, Evansville can come out firing, like they did last week against Stoughton. We came out guns blazing and really gave Stoughton a run for their money there in last week's duel.
Absolutely. So we believe that's next would be 106. I don't know that they have a kid that made weight there. And we're going to go to the national anthem now. I imagine that's going to bring us to Doug calling out the starting lineups tonight as we wait for the Riverdale Chieftains to get lined up.
High School for tonight's non-conference home meet between the Chieftains of Riverdale High School and your Evansville Blue Devils. Welcome and thank you for coming to tonight's event where you can be the difference. We ask you to refrain from any negative comments directed towards our players, coaches, and officials. Your behavior is reflected upon yourself, your school, and your community. Unsportsmanlike conduct towards our officials will not positively affect the outcome of the match. Keep your cheers positive and support your team in an appropriate manner. Make a difference by being the difference and making tonight's event more enjoyable. Thank you and enjoy the meet. And now introducing the starting matchups for tonight's meet. At 106 pounds, for Evansville, Gunnar Katzenmeyer. At 113 pounds, for Evansville, Max Cather. For Riverdale, Jonah Dennis. At 120 pounds, for Evansville, Camden Staver. For Riverdale, Justice Hilly. At 126 pounds, for Evansville, Matt Castrone. For Riverdale, Riley White. At 132 pounds, for Evansville, Gavin Fry. And for Riverdale, Nick Spitzer. At 138 pounds, for Evansville, Nick Barmore. For Riverdale, Ashton Meese. At 145 pounds, for Evansville, Austin Schofield. For Riverdale, McCoy Cole. At 152 pounds, for Evansville, Matt Armitage. And for Riverdale, Dietrich Buchholz. At 160 pounds, for Evansville, Owen Heiser. And for Riverdale, Hayden Reddish. At 170 pounds, for Evansville, Ricky Braunschweig. And for Riverdale, Ty Dilly. At 182 pounds, for Evansville, Charlie Braunschweig. And for Riverdale, Jacob Grimm. At 195 pounds, for Evansville, Colin Roberts. For Riverdale, Sawyer Connor. At 220 pounds, for Evansville, Phelan Crone. At 285 pounds, for Evansville, Waylon Klitzman. For Riverdale, Dawson Wilmot. Riverdale is coached by Jeff Campbell, and Evansville is coached by Rob Castrone. Tonight's referee, Rodney Davis.
All right, folks. So we got a good idea of what our lineup is for the varsity. As for exhibition, it looks like we're going to have 11 matches. Just to let you know, we got 1 Caleb Miller v. Tim Bailey, 2 Braden Engelkins and Sawyer Connor, 3 Cutter Lane and Dawson Wilmot, 4 Nathan Garvoil and Jonah Dennis, 5 Mackenzie Costrone and Richie Stitzer, 6 Austin Schofield and Ashton Meese, 7 Matt Armitage and Drayton Deglow, 8 Charlie Braunschweig and Bryce Clark, 9 Timmy Schmidt and Ty Dilly, 10 Liam Spike and Jacob Grimm, and 11 Caleb Miller and Riley Wanick. Good lineups as they look on the on the sheet, Coach. I don't know if they'll play any games, but I'll tell you what, we're looking for some good matches tonight.
Yeah, we've got some good matches, coming up right away. Like we said, there's Balin receiving his forfeit, and now we're going to get right into what we're seeing here is going to be we're thinking a really good match with Klitzman and Wilmot here. We've got 2 seniors going head to head. Wilmot being ranked number 7 and
Wayland Klitzman.
And I'll tell you, I think you might need your seatbelts at home, folks. Here we go.
So right away, Wilmot's in on the inside tie there, looking to control it. Got a double underhook there. Wayland's looking for a throw. A lot of pressure there. Yeah, you're right. We might hear some thunder tonight. And there's Wilmot with a to the corner. He hasn't got the takedown yet. Nice recovery by Wayland, and they're out of bounds.
1:38 on the clock at the stoppage, and yes, we're going to see a Greco match.
Wilmot again in on that head tie. That's kind of where we would like to see Wayland get to here. Just get some heavy hands on him, put some of that weight down on him. Wilmot with an underhook again, looking to cut to a corner.
Wilmot's a senior from Riverdale. He mom Melissa, state qualifier, it looks like a year ago, and not much other information there.
They're still kind of just feeling each other out here a little bit, pushing back and forth, and Wilmot, they're digging hard to get a double underhook on Wayland.
53 seconds on the clock at the stoppage. 0-0 score, first period.
A little bit of circling action, just some position jockeying going on out there right now. You know, Wayland got an overhook there, got an inside tie on that left hand there, and look for a small hip toss there. Just got to step into that a little bit more, tighten that up.
20 seconds on the clock in the period. I mean, they're both very strong. You can see that.
Yeah.
About to get a whistle here. There it goes. 10 seconds on the clock.
Small little shot there by Wayland, just trying to do a little shuck of the hand there and reach for a single, and came up just a little bit short. Nice effort with 10 seconds left. We're going to move into the second period here.
Tied up.
Taken down.
Yeah, you don't see that too often at the heavyweight class.
No, he's
And you got to carry some weight with Wayland.
Wayland trying to keep some weight on him. Wilmot with a tripod looking to come to his feet. He's up, and there's a cut for one for an escape.
That's 1-0 Riverdale.
There's Wayland again looking for that single leg. Just a little shuck of the right hand there, and a little drop in on the single there. Not bad action. He's got to step into it a little bit more. Now we're seeing a little bit of heavy hands out of Wayland, getting an inside tie there.
Keep going, he's fired.
Reaching the minute mark here in the second period. And they're looking for a window for a toss, it looks like here.
Wayland doing a good job of keeping a little more pressure on him starting this second period. We're out of bounds.
56 seconds on the clock.
Wayland getting in on that inside tie a little bit. Here, his teammates telling him heavy hands, and that's, we want to keep that pressure on forward and, attacking that head, wearing him down a little bit more.
And a referee just gave that little clap, which is saying, boys, let's do something here. "16 seconds on the clock at the stoppage."
Wayland back in on that inside tie. He's putting some heavy hands on that head now. I'll see if he can utilize that. There he goes for that little step shot again. He's in on it now. He's committed to it. That's good. And we're out of bounds and ran out of time there. That was good effort by Whalen there at the end. He got in on that leg. He just needs to bring his hips with him when he's taking that little shot there.
Whalen's going to take down here. 2 minutes left in the match. 1-0 Riverdale advantage.
Right away, Whalen.
Right away. 1-1. We're all tied up. First throw wins this thing, Coach.
It could be. I don't know if we're going to see a throw out of Whalen. I think he sees an opening there on that, getting that little snatch single. If he just commits to it a little bit more, I think he'll get there. Wilmot's still looking for that underhook. He's definitely looking for a toss, I feel. Still jockeying for some position there. Wilmot, he's got that underhook in deep. Now he's looking for a double.
1:25 on the clock. Third period, 1-1.
Oh, there he is again.
Love to see him change his level a little better there.
Nice little trip try on Whalen's part. That was good effort there. Kind of caught him off balance a little bit. A little more pressure. He might have had that.
All right, well, there goes the warning. We kind of saw that coming. Whalen's got to circle a little better here. You don't want him to walk into a throw here. Got to circle.
Yep. He's got to circle, re-engage.
And now Red's got the warning, so they both got warnings. 50 seconds on the clock.
Circle. There we go. That's what we need to see out of Whalen.
He's got to keep that a little tighter and commit. 30 seconds. I like to see the ref realize they were both working there. That's why there's no warning call or stalling call, excuse me. 31 seconds.
Whalen, get back on that head. There's that little.
Oh, keep going. Well, Coach, what's a four-letter word in the heavyweight world? Overtime.
Yeah, there you go. We might be heading for that with 2 seconds.
Oh! And that could have went either way, really, at the end. And we are going to overtime. And heavyweights, generally speaking, I don't think they look forward to this.
I think this is the first overtime we've seen. And so they got a minute up on the clock here. First takedown here would win it. Unless they're put to their back, then they'll let it go and see if they can get a pin. But we would like to see Whalen here get that single leg and finish it and win this match here.
Oh, there you go.
He's in on a bear hug. He's got to step up and see the deal there.
Just charge forward, a little trip. Keep it going. No.
There's the 2 for Wilmot. Now we got to get Whalen to get back to neutral position there, get back to referee's position.
He's got 10 seconds left on the clock. It's fight to neutral or fight it out there so we don't give up those precious team points. And I think he's going to make it. It's a good fight by Whalen, and he will get through. That will simply be a decision and not a pin. That saves Whalen just smartly saved us 3 points, and team score is going to be Evansville 6, Riverdale 3.
Well, there you go. They say them heavyweight matches aren't the exciting thing to watch, but for the most part, there was a lot of good action out there, a lot of pressure forward.
Absolutely.
A lot of jockeying for position and trying to get, that one takedown. And that's not easy to do at that weight, especially when you got 2 good quality wrestlers.
And there's Gunner getting the forfeit, which will bring the team score to 12-3, and we'll go to 113, where we'll see Max Cather, and we think Jonah Dennis, and that's what it's looking like.
At 113 pounds, For Evansville, Max Cather. And for Riverdale, Jonah.
Jonah carries a 3.0 as a, I believe, let's see, what grade is he in? He doesn't tell us. He doesn't want to tell us. And you know what? Sometimes keeping that to yourself is okay. He likes math, and he also likes English. Other sports, he likes football and Greco, which Scott, I think we saw in warm-ups. I think Riverdale likes to toss a little bit.
Yeah, they worked on some tosses there. They had a hip toss in there, a headlock, and a lateral drop. They went through all three of them. Here we got Riverdale's already up on us 4-2 right away. He got a single, and Cather got out and was back in on another single,
and now he got his third takedown.
Yep.
It's 6-2, 109 on the clock at the stoppage. 6-2 Riverdale advantage. Cather is down.
We're actually working for some hand control. Now we just need to get a little back pressure and going into a short set position and going for a tilt there. He's up. Nice little spin through there by Max. He's in on a single.
Thought he had an opportunity to convert to a double there. Just turn the corner.
Yeah.
45 seconds left on the clock here in the first period.
Dennis, he's quick there. Here he goes around to regain his position. He never lost position, so there was no points awarded. Looking for a cradle here. Dennis is. Looks like he might have it locked up.
Looks like Dennis is ranked number 3 in the state at Division III at 113 pounds. It's a nice little test for the freshman Max Cather, who's had an incredible freshman season so far.
Yeah, he's come out and wrestled strong for us. Dennis here getting some back points. He's gonna get a 2 count there, I believe. I saw him put up. And that's gonna be the end of the first period.
9-2, Riverdale with the advantage. Dennis is going to take neutral.
He's strong on his feet here. He's
Very
really
fast.
Yep. Cather in on a single here. We need him to circle to that leg there and trap that ankle and get to the corner a little bit more.
I think Cather identifying that this kid is very quick on his feet, and he saw that leg and just went to it right away.
Yeah. Got an opportunity to finish here if he can
Pop his head out.
pop his head out and move up.
Got to climb up now.
Now we need to elevate that leg.
Now we got to climb up. Dennis keeps countering, putting himself in a good position. Last year, Dennis first at regionals. Sectional was 3rd place, and he got 5th in state.
Max doing a good job of getting back up to his base and trying to get to that corner there. And Dennis is doing a great job of defending. He's got a, oh, there he goes. He broke that. Had a little reverse 3/4 in there on him.
54 seconds on the clock. It's 11-2 advantage Riverdale.
Looking for a tilt here, ball and chain tilt.
He keeps letting go of that arm. He is getting exposure, though.
Yeah, officials giving him some points.
Converted
now.
to a half. Cather does a good job of crowding there. Just under 30 seconds in the period.
Really need Cather to try and break them hands there while he's trying to kick out of that. Now he's got a hold of the leg. It'll be hard to turn him here. Oh, and he's going to get him turned.
I don't think you can pin him in that position. He's going to get the 3. That's going to bring us to 14-2. And depending upon, it looks like Cather's going to take neutral. Riverdale gets the takedown, and that's going to be the tech. If my math is correct, it might be wrong.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm off a bit, I think. Yeah, that only gets him to 14 point advantage.
Yeah, he'd have to score again. Gates are doing a good job of having some hand control there. Dennis, he's got a little bit of a Russian tie there. Looking to get to the corner there and attack that leg. And we're out of bounds with 1:31 left on the clock.
14-2 advantage, Riverdale.
Dennis on a nice little single there, looking to get to the corner. And there's the 2 takedown for Dennis. 16-2.
Next score by Riverdale will end this.
He's got a double-double in here. This is tight. That's going to be hard to fight off. Mat awareness would help. Try and work his way out of bounds for Max to get a restart. Dennis is doing a good job of turning him back
50
in.
seconds on the clock.
Dennis is definitely going to look for the pin here. He's in good position, but Max is doing a good job of bridging up and taking his shoulder off the mat. That's tight. He's really coming through there.
Oh, there it is right there. Yeah. 36 seconds on the clock in the third. That'll bring the team score to 12-9, I believe. And now we go to 120 pounds, where we anticipate seeing Cameron Staver for Evansville and Justice Dilly, a senior for Riverdale.
Dilly comes into the duel here, ranked number 5th in Division III. So this would be another good test for Camden Staver.
Staver is ranked 12th after the last rankings. So just another incredible matchup here.
Little snap down there. Cam in on a double. Needs to get his hips underneath him. He's going to walk up into that and try and finish that.
Dilly sprawling well on that.
Got some in-tie action from both of them there, trying to beat on that head a little bit. Both of them there with a couple little quick half shots. Cam just being very confident on his feet, stalking him, staying in good position. Good little snap down there from Dilly. Cam with that little outside shot there.
Dilly puts on his informational page his hidden talent as the head throw. I hope Camden read that beforehand.
He's got a nice front headlock there going for a go behind, and there Dilly's going to get a 2-point takedown.
Dilly's folks, Shane and Cherith, we're sure they're watching from Muscadet right now. Dilly, of course, been wrestling since before kindergarten. 2-0 advantage, Riverdale after 1.
Evansville deferred. Riverdale's going to take down. We'll see if Staver can pull out that nice Staver cradle and put him on his back here. Dilly quick to his feet. Little switch from there. Nice return to the mat by Cam. Slow him down a little bit. Now he's got some wrist control. Got a 2-on-1 there. He needs to get a little pressure forward. Dilly coming back to his feet. Cam drops in on a single to keep control. Dilly trying to stretch him out, break them hands. Need Cam to circle to that leg a little more. Try to get to the corner. There we got one for Riverdale for an escape, bringing our score to 3-0 in favor of Riverdale.
And there's 2 for the takedown. I don't know. 5-0 Riverdale. 1:05 on the clock in the second period.
Dilly keeping good pressure on Cam here. Cam needs to work back up to his base like he is there now and get some pressure back and get an escape here. Fighting for some hand control in there. It's tight there. He's got his pressure back. Looking for that roll through tilt. Dilly is. Kim looking for maybe a Granby roll there. They're going to get a stalemate.
16 seconds on the clock. 5-0 Riverdale. Short time. Let's see what Cameron does with it.
Nice job getting to his feet there. Dilly doing a good job of returning him to the mat. Got that wrist and that left wrist locked up again.
End of the second. We'll go into the third. 5-0 Riverdale. And Evansville is going to choose neutral.
Just fighting for some inside control here. Both of them. Shot by Dilly. He's in on that single, attacking that ankle, trying to get to the corner a little more. Cam's got a whizzer in there, trying to fight that off.
It's going to be a takedown for Riverdale. 7-0. 1:15 on the clock. Really need Camden to start scoring some points here.
Oh, Dilly putting himself in a bad position there a little bit. Trying to get that roll through cradle, and he's got that cradle locked up and got him on his back now. Here, Cam needs to break them hands and get back to his base.
And there's the pin with 46 seconds left in the third. And that will bring the team score to 12-15 Riverdale. Riverdale will take the advantage at this point as we move on to 126 pounds, where we anticipate seeing senior Matt Castrone from Evansville and Riley Wanick, a freshman from Riverdale.
At 126 pounds for Evansville, Matt Castrone. For Riverdale,
Little slide by try by Riverdale there, fell short, and Matt capitalized on it right away to score the 2-point takedown. Looking for a crossface here. Got that ankle locked up at the far side. Now he's in on a half. There's another hard crossface by Matt. Looking to lock up a cradle here. Now Matt's got it locked up. He's going to drive him back and over.
A lot of time on the clock. 1:08 in the period.
Matt's in good position here. He's working to get that knee down in the rib cage and flatten him out a little bit more. Matt really stretching him out here. He's got that knee in the rib cage. He's got to be close to having this fall here. Riverdale doing a great job of fighting that off. Matt trying to adjust a little bit.
And there's the pin with 27 seconds left on the clock in the first. That will bring the score to 18-15, Evansville advantage. Now we go to the midpoint, the 132-pound match, where we will see Gavin Fry, senior, and Nick Stitzer, sophomore, from Riverdale. At least that's who we anticipate at this point. Stitzer also does cross country and track.
Gavin in right away on an inside tie there, heavy on the head. Stitzer doing a nice job of fighting it off and circling back out. Gavin got a front headlock locked up here. Now he's in looking for a cradle. Oh, and there's a little whip over. Scored the 2 takedown. Just missed the back points. Needed to get his hips down a little bit and on top a little better.
Seen Evansville pulling out that whip a little bit the last few weeks.
Yeah. Nice little whip there. You got to really feel and read that pressure when you're going to hit that because, you're putting your hips right into them. And if the pressure isn't right there, you can put yourself in a little bit of a bad position.
Oh, looks like
get back in on his legs.
Looks like we're going to have a little blood time here, folks. We can say hi to Nick and Erica Stitzer, Nick Stitzer's folks out in Muscadet. Let you know that Nick started wrestling in 7th grade.
Give a little shout out here as long as we got the trainer out there for Mercy Health providing us with a trainer tonight to help patch these guys back up when they get a bloody nose or a little boo-boo.
Yeah, they really do a bang-up job over there for all the boo-boos we get in this combat sport. Mind you, again, team score, Evansville 18, Riverdale 15. We're about halfway through the duel in our 7th match out of 14 right now. And then, of course, we got the 11 exhibition matches I've already reminded you at home. Of course, they're always subject to change, and we'll let you know as those changes occur if they do.
Here we go. We're going to get back at it. Gavin chose to go neutral, giving Riverdale a point, telling us Gavin's feeling really comfortable on his feet, looking to get another takedown here. Working that inside tie.
2-1 Evansville advantage.
There's a nice little shot to a single for Gavin. Comes around the corner to score the 2. Right away, he's in on a cradle.
Just under a minute left in the first period.
Heading aside, and he's going to put him on his back. Let's see if he looks to hook that leg for a spladle cradle.
Maybe you got to get the head in the hole there.
Yeah, he's got to get the head in the side. And Riverdale just switched right into it. And Gavin just plowed him right onto his back there. Good mat awareness by Gavin to read that pressure and recognize the position he was in.
I think he got the 3 count there. And he's going to get the call there. Should be at, and he's 7-1 advantage. Fry again with a turn. Oh,
he's got a tight 3/4 is what he's got locked up there. He's cranking down on that head. Riverdale doing a nice job of keeping his hips down, but once he brings him up, that could put him in a bad spot. And we run out of time.
So he's going to get another 3, though, bringing the score to 10-1 going into the second period. So Fry deferred, and Riverdale will ride.
Nice little switch there for Gavin. Came up a little short, back to his base. Riverdale locking up a chicken wing on that side.
Like to see our wrestlers chain a few of those bottom moves together a little bit more.
Yeah, he goes into that switch and gets turned back in. We should be hitting right into a stand-up or something there. Gavin with a little knee slide there, trying to create a little space. He's got a little room. Now he's in a short sit position. Now he's coming up to his feet. He's got to keep turning. Gavin locking up on a leg there.
Oh, almost got Stitzer to a hip.
Stitcher doing a good job of fighting that off. Looking to try to maintain control here. We got 1:05 left on the clock. We need Gavin to go here and score some points.
And there it is. He's on the hip. That's your window.
He pops his head out here.
That's it.
12-1,
and he's going right for some back points.
Yeah, he's looking to lock up another cradle with the head inside there. There's a good job. He needs to walk that towards
Post
the
his
head.
head.
Still got it locked up there. He's trying to tighten it up a little bit, I think.
$30 seconds on the clock. 12-1 advantage Evansville.
Riverdale looking to get a fresh start here.
Yeah, we're going to get one. 20 seconds on the clock.
We got a 12-1 Evansville lead here. Riverdale with a nice job of coming to their feet right away.
I'll tell you what, though, that's a position right there where Fry really likes to be in. He's a scrambler. He scrambles out of those positions. He keeps his hips in good position, circles up to his opponent, puts himself in good positions usually at that point. So he did not give up the escape there. 12-1 going into the third. Evansville's choice. Looks like Fry will take the bottom.
Riverdale with some good forward pressure there and a little chop at a half. And Gavin does a nice job of winging down on that half, getting Riverdale to their hip. He's got a leg hook there. He needs to elevate that and elevate that leg. And there we go.
Always got good hip position.
He stays between the legs there. We can keep him on his back and maybe get a pin here. Looks to put that half in and now maybe slide out to the side.
Oh, we got the reversal. It's 14-1, minute 20 on the clock.
He's going to get some back points here, too.
Well, that's
he's tightening that up. That could be a foul.
That's it right there. Good job by Fry.
There's a nice pin by Gavin Fry to close that match out.
Minute 12 in the third, and that's what you want to see. He had the awareness of where the score was. Really thought that team point. I mean, that's a senior wrestler right there.
He's a senior wrestler. That's good mat awareness. Knowing he really needed to go after that fall, because if he would have got back to his base, that would have been a technical fall and, one less team point for us.
Yeah.
So great job.
I'm going to the eighth match.
Nicholas Barmore.
We got the senior Nick Barmore for Evansville and Ashton Neese, sophomore for Riverdale. Neese got fifth in state last year, I believe.
Yes, and he's currently ranked fourth in the state. Division III.
Great test for Barmore, who's been having just an excellent season so far.
Yeah, Barmore's a lot of fun to watch here. Nice on a nice high crotch there, and Barmore does a good job of countering out of it, fighting it off.
I mean, Nick's another one of our wrestlers that just, frankly, stays in good position.
Yep. Yeah, he tried for a little go behind there, and Barmore just fought it off and circled back out of it.
We're hopeful that Ashton's folks, Jeremy and Aaron, are watching from home, and looks like Ashton started wrestling in second grade.
There's Barmore in on a deep single. He's attacking the ankle right away. One more
Minute on the
leg
clock.
in. We might get a potential here.
Yeah.
That's one of the tough
Nice
positions.
able to straighten that out.
Yeah, he does. He's doing a nice job attacking Barmore's ankle there, keeping him from moving forward into him to finish that takedown. Barmore fighting hard to stay in there and try to get to that corner on him. And they circle back up out of that for a restart.
A lot of action, no scoring.
30 seconds left on the clock here.
I don't think that's going to be a problem the rest of this match, though.
Meeson he's got a Russian tie locked up there. Barmore doing a good job of controlling the hand there, slow him down so he can't take a shot off from there with that hand control by Barmore. Nice shot by Meese for a single. Barmore fighting it.
That's going to be 2 takedown there for Riverdale. And went into back points. He got a 2 count, so there'll be 2 points there. It's 4-0 Riverdale advantage after 1.
Nice job by Meese catching Barmore out of position to capitalize on catching a quick 2 count there to earn himself some back points. Barmore's really going to have to explode out of here and get to his feet and get back to work. Nice little short sit there, trying to. Meese going for a little
nice
short
tilt.
2-on-1 tilt there. With going back to it, we're getting some back point count going there. Barmore
There's
out of it.
2 back points there. 6-0 Riverdale.
He's doing a nice job of keeping some forward pressure on Barmore to slow him down there.
I tell you what, that is one thing, Coach, that we noticed. We got a potentially dangerous call here at 1:13, but typically another 3 points for Riverdale that'll bring the score to 9-0. But typically, when we're talking about these state caliber level wrestlers, and they all just score almost at will from these tilts.
Yeah.
Having that in the toolbox is what gets you to that next level.
Barmore with a little sit out there, trying to create some space, and Riverdale does a good job of following and attacking them hands again.
Minute left here in the second.
Barmore trying to create a little scramble there. Kicked himself kind of onto his own back here, put himself in bad position here. He's going to have to go.
Yeah, there's the pin. Barmore down. 41 seconds in the second period. I'll bring the score. Evansville still with the advantage, 24-21. We do have a close one here, Coach. And that's what we expected.
Yeah, another good quality team. Coach Castrone and Lehman brought in to challenge the wrestlers.
They did not fear anyone this year when it came to scheduling in this shortened COVID season. Now we're going to see the senior, Austin Schofield, returning state qualifier, wrestling McCoy Cole Jr. from Riverdale. Similar body types there. Look at
there's Schofield in on that high crotch to a fireman's right away and scores a takedown for 2. He's got that arm locked up there in a chicken wing, and let's see if he can put that to work there. Oh, Riverdale slides out of it. Coming to his feet. Austin returns him to the mat. And there's an escape by Riverdale for 1. So we've got a 2-1 match here. Evansville lead. I would imagine we'll see that high crotch fireman's out of Schofield again.
Schofield currently ranked 4th in the state at 145 Division II.
A lot of hand fighting.
I'll tell you what, Schofield loves that, doesn't he?
Yeah.
When he gets an aggressive kid, he just relishes it.
Yeah, he's got a few hands on the head there a few times. Nice little snaps on that head, looking for that high crotch. He gets that inside tie there.
50 seconds left here in the first period.
There's Austin on a little single coming up. Riverdale doing a nice job of sprawling and defending that off.
30 seconds here.
Schofield with a double underhook there, and just a little snap down and just out hustles him and gets a goal behind for another 2 points with 10 seconds left on the clock.
Absolutely, Coach. That's just a hustle takedown right there.
Yep.
5 seconds left.
Yep.
I thought he brought him down pretty nice.
Yeah, that was the potentially dangerous there. I think Austin might have had that arm trapped in there, and no way to return him safely, and that's a potentially dangerous. Without being able to post a hand out there, you're taking head right to the mat.
4-1 advantage. Evansville going into the second period, and Riverdale will take down.
Schofield going with an optional start here. Really just making him to work to get to his feet here before he cuts him.
4-2 Evansville. Looks like McCoy also plays football, fishes, hunts, and is involved with his FFA. So just about like 90% of all wrestlers.
Schofield got that deep underhook on the opposite side, looking to snap him down and maybe hit another go behind.
I've seen Austin hit a nice just little toss over on this too.
Riverdale doing a good job of staying in a good stance and defending there, just being good position, keeping his feet moving, making it a little difficult for Schofield to get right in there and take that shot again. There's a half shot by Schofield. Yeah, I think he might be right there, Mason. I think Schofield might be looking for that little hip toss from that underhook.
Work the Russian tie, Austin.
.30 seconds left on the clock here in the second period. We can hear some words of encouragement from Austin's dad.
20 seconds, Austin.
And there's Mom giving the time. Typical wrestling parents. It's good to see him in the stand tonight.
Yeah, and that's another thing we didn't bring up tonight. Evansville parents allowed to come in here, of course, be socially distanced and safe, and everyone's masked up. So keeping it all safe and allowing parents to see their kids wrestle, which is a wonderful thing. 4-2 advantage, Evansville going into the third period. It looks like it's going to be Schofield's choice. I suspect he'll be taking down.
Schofield with that wide base, waiting to come to his feet.
Yeah, he just, like I said, very patient, just like a cat. Knows exactly when to pounce up.
Very hard to break down. He's, got a good base there and gets that back pressure going and comes right to his feet. There's that high crotch. He missed it, circled on through. Right back on the attack, though. And he comes right back through and he's right back in the kid's face.
Minute 30 left in the match. 5-2 advantage, Evansville.
Schofield doing a nice job of keeping his head to the inside there, and he's about ready to take a shot here. You can see it just balling up. There it is.
Missed it again.
A little half outside sweep there. Missed that. I mean, that's Great job by Riverdale to fight off in shots by Schofield there.
Not a lot of offense, though, out of Riverdale. I don't think we've seen a shot, have
No,
we?
he hasn't taken a shot yet.
30 seconds left in the match.
30 seconds, let's score.
I'd say if you were going to do it, now'd be the time.
Yeah. Yeah, Schofield in on a nice double. Couldn't finish. He's looking to body lock him up.
Yeah, good defense by Cole. Yeah. He's taken, 15 shots this match. It happens on occasion.
Yeah.
Well, there's the win by decision by Schofield. That'll give us another 3 team points, bringing the score to 27-21. Evansville with the advantage going into our 10th match of the duel. We should be seeing at 152 pounds Matt Armitage, Jr. for Evansville, and Dietrich Buchholz, a freshman for Riverdale.
At 152 pounds for Evansville, Matt Armitage. For Riverdale, Dietrich Buchholz.
I don't see that I got an information sheet for Dietrich here, but looks like a swell kid.
There's a nice little snap down by Matt. Got a nice inside tie there, tacking the head a little bit. Both fighting for a little hand control there.
Matt's got a pretty good toolbox. Just has to commit and throw it out there.
Yeah. Yep.
Minute left here in the first period.
There's Matt on a high crotch to a single. He's in deep on this. Now if we can just finish from here. He's cutting to a double.
Oh, just
And Riverdale keeping a body lock there.
right there.
That should be 2 for Matt Armitage.
What are you doing?
Matt with a spiral right here, trying to keep the pressure on him with 34 seconds left. We need to get him back down to the mat. There we go. Keep the pressure on him. Bump him forward again.
2-0 Evansville. Oh.
Scrambling up to his feet there.
There's going to be the escape, which I think was better than the alternative in that
Yeah,
situation. 2-1, Evansville with the advantage. 10 seconds left here in the first period.
Riverdale with a shot there. Matt defending it off. Matt with a nice sweep single, getting to the corner.
Oh,
Just a little short.
just ran out of time there, but that's a great shot. And Matt's got that shot in his arsenal.
Yeah, you talked about his toolbox. I mean, we've seen a nice high crotch to a single, and there he just hit a nice sweep single, and just needs to keep that kind of work up. Now let's explode out of here and get to our feet.
I think, Matt's just got to learn to keep the tempo up. He's a high tempo wrestler and just keep it going.
Riverdale looking for a cradle there and slid over the top, and Matt's going to get to his feet fairly easy here.
That'll be 3-1 Evansville.
Matt with a Russian tie.
Oh, get a sprawl there.
Riverdale
Off. Interesting.
not a figure 4.
Not.
Matt got to get his hips up here. And
That's what he's working for.
And score some back points.
Right there. Just crowd him.
Yep. He's
Keep
gonna catch him. Now he's
the
gonna
arm. Now
push
pull him
forward.
back. Yeah, he's got him exposed.
We're getting some counts for some back points.
So we got the takedown. It's 5-1. We have exposure. And there goes the leg. You should go right to the Turk here. You want to grab that near arm.
Yeah, he needs to get that near arm and
Go.
he's going to call.
He's going to get the
potentially
3.
dangerous.
In that point, you want to kind of slide that arm up to the chin and just push back from the chin. 50 seconds on the clock to the stoppage. 8-1 advantage Evansville. Riverdale still down.
Riverdale with a quick little switch there. Came up short. Now looking for maybe a roll there. He's got that elbow locked up. Matt doing a good job of staying behind the hips and fighting it off. A lot of forward pressure. Matt attacking the wrist there.
30 seconds left in the second.
Catch him, almost caught him on his back.
Yeah.
He's got a chicken wing. Now he just needs to get out there and run it.
Get his leg out,
There
run
he
it.
goes. He's going to keep going if he keeps going that. We got a potentially dangerous. I would guess that hand rolled up on top of the shoulder, and once it gets up there on that shoulder, they're going to call that every time.
20 seconds on the clock here. Armitage wants to keep the pressure on. Five seconds. Oh, 2 not 1, Matt. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
So 8-1 advantage Evansville going into the third period.
Riverdale's going to go down. Matt looking for a coffee grinder here. Keep the pressure on there. Get out to the side there. He's going to elevate that and try and dive underneath there and finish this coffee grinder. Riverdale doing a nice job of keeping his hip down and recognizing where Matt's going with this. See if he slides this into a chicken wing. Oh, he's going to take it
Go for the
across the
hammer
back
lock.
for a hammer lock here.
Right, good
He's got
pressure
it
there.
locked up there. Now he's just got to circle out and around.
There you go.
There he goes with the hammer lock, and this is going to be tight.
Looking up. There you go.
There you go.
Third period.
Armitage. With a minute 21 left.
121 in the third.
Nice win there for Matt Armitage.
Absolutely. That should bring the score to 33, Evansville, 21, Riverdale. And we've got 4 matches left. And in the next match, we anticipate seeing Owen Heiser, sophomore, incredibly talented transfer from Oregon High School, going against Caden Rhines, a freshman from Riverdale. I'll tell you what, this Heiser kid's really exciting to watch. He has, I mean, we talked about Matt's toolbox. This guy's got a cart.
Yeah, he's in on a quick single there. Nice little dump to get the takedown and goes right to work, attacking wrists. And there's a quick tilt. You know, we talked about kids with this, this tilt getting you to the next level. It's a good, easy way to score some quick back points.
And again, talking about the tilts and the state caliber wrestler, Heiser was a 145-pound state qualifier at Division I last year. And that, again, that's how you get up there, having that toolbox filled with all these wonderful ways to score.
Heiser with a wrist and a chicken wing. And just kind of lets him slide out to his feet. We're going to go neutral here. Riverdale's going to get 1 for the escape. Heiser did get some back points here to bring the score to 4-1.
That's right. Now, Ryan's here, freshman, looks like he also plays football. Started wrestling in 3rd grade.
There you go. Heiser in on that quick outside sweep single right into a tilt.
Minute left here in the first period.
Oh, there's that little roll through tilt. Riverdale doing a nice job of fighting it off there. Now we're going to get some back points here. It looks like you got a 2 count, I think. Yep, and there's 2.
I think I believe my coach used to call that the old submarine tilt. Probably 800 different names for that thing.
Yeah. He's doing a good job. He's got a chicken wing locked up there. He's attacking
20
the far
seconds.
wrist. Now he's going to a half. Just going to drive him right over to his back there.
That's tight. Oh,
Riverdale able to kick through a little bit there. He's going to cinch this up here a little bit. The more he keeps squirming there, it'll get tighter. And there
that's
it is. He's
real tight. 5 seconds left in the first. That's another 6 points, and that should bring the score to 39. Evansville 21. Riverdale, and we'll go to 170 pounds where we anticipate seeing Ricky Braunschweig, Jr. against Ty Dilly, Senior from Riverdale. Tell you what, this is the first time I've ever seen Ricky wrestle lighter than Charlie.
At 170 pounds for Evansville, Ricky Braunschweig. For Riverdale, Ty Dilly.
Ty Dilly, a senior here.
Yeah, he also does football and baseball, hunting and fishing.
Both jockeying for that inside tie.
I got to say this, for his hidden talents, Dilly says, I can do a backflip, but I haven't shown anyone yet. But I know I can. I just know. So he's got a sense of humor. We like this kid.
That's good. Little hip toss there out of bounds, not going anywhere. We're going to stop there with 1:34 left on the clock. We'll come back center and get her going again. Ricky in on that inside tie.
That's where he wanted to be.
Yep, that's where we want him to be. Needs to get him stepping. He can hit that high crotch. Dilly with a front headlock there. Snapped it down. Ricky does a nice job of fighting it off. Dilly with another snap down. Ricky with a nice fight out of there and almost shucked him by for a point. Little hip, tried a hip toss there. And
there's a takedown.
Slides behind him for a 2-point takedown.
He's high there. Thirty 35 seconds left on the clock here. 2-0 Riverdale advantage.
Dilly with a leg ride there. Be careful here. Ricky catch him on his back here.
There you go. Reach back.
Dilly's
There you
not in a
go.
very good position.
Gonna be.
We needed another 5 seconds there, Coach.
I tell you what, that could have been close to a potentially dangerous too. Just depends on the official you have. 2-0 Riverdale. All right, Braunschweig takes down. Now we got to do something with it.
Get caution on Riverdale here for head nut in the center of the back. Could have got him again there for coming on.
And Ricky's got to move here.
Yep, Dilly with some good pressure forward. Ricky trying to tripod up there.
Ricky likes to play these games though. Kind of, Fry-esque, sort of hiding the weeds a little bit. It infuriates coaches and parents everywhere.
Yes, he does. Looking to create a scramble. And here he's did a nice job of trapping that leg under. Now he's splitting legs. And Dilly looking to hip him through there. Ricky doing a nice job of elevating that leg and looking to get behind him there. We might get a stalemate here.
Minute 13 on the clock at the stoppage. Second period, still 2-0 advantage Riverdale. Ricky's just got to put himself in that position a little quicker. Right there, hip over. He had that possibility to hip over.
Riverdale looking for that nice little tilt again. Ricky doing a nice
Ricky
job
has
attacking.
got better
the leg
hips
there.
right here, and it's just doesn't take advantage.
Riverdale with that little leg ride there, got that leg lock.
There he is. Kick out of that. You got to kick out of that and go now.
There he goes.
Now go. Now go.
Billy with a nice tight waist. there.
35 seconds on the clock. Ricky's got to move.
Yeah, called him for hanging on to the ankle and just not really improving his position or trying to break Ricky down, just trying to maintain Ricky, and he got a stalling call for it.
26 seconds on the clock at the
Ricky up to
stoppage.
his feet, right in.
That's a slam. Two 2-1 on the slam there.
Ricky looking
10 seconds on the clock. Now he's got to go. Pop out. Pop out.
Head out here. He's close. Oh, there's twice he's got himself in a good position and just kind of ran out of time to score. Riverdale looking a little tired here, crawling back to the center.
2-1, 2 minutes on the clock.
Get Ricky to turn up the pressure here a little bit. He's going to get the same caution that
Yep.
Riverdale got.
Do something. $145.
Ricky with the cradle locked up, looking to get some back points here. And there we go. Ricky with the cradle locked up. Ricky
Needs
might
the
get
knee
a
in the
foul
side.
here.
Knee in the side.
He's just got to be patient here. Keep it locked up. Keep the pressure on.
He's going to get 3. It's going to bring the score 4-2. Evansville over Riverdale. 1:15 on the clock.
Nice to see him lock that
Get
cradle up
another
again.
cradle again.
Riverdale's hanging
Head
their
down.
there.
Head down.
He's a little high on him now.
And he's on the wrong side.
Yeah. Nice job of doing a crossface here and attacking an ankle. And we're going to get a stalling call.
He looked perpendicular. Just
Yeah.
had the ankle for a few seconds, I guess.
Yeah.
48 seconds on the clock at the stoppage. Third period. 4-2.
And we're going to get a false start on Riverdale. That's going to be caution number 2. He gets another one. That'll be a point for Ricky. Ricky with that
Chop.
nice tight waist falls through with that little roll through.
That was a lot of energy on that little roll.
You just got to stay in good position, stay behind the head, the hands, and not get rolled here.
That should be exposure there. Get a leg in here. 24 seconds. Keep that leg in. Keep that leg in, Ricky. Now getting high. Now get back.
We can afford 1 here, just not 2.
There you go. Now run it.
With a good breakdown. And
8 seconds. Got to run it. Run it.
Needs to get out to the side there. And there you go with a 4-2 win for Ricky Brunswick. Nice little effort there at the end to get a cradle and put him on his back to win the match.
He gets 3 points. That should put us to 42-21. Evansville advantage over Riverdale. And I think that is I don't know that Riverdale has a chance to get enough points here to get back into it with 2 matches left. So I think that wraps up the duel. And we've got Charlie Braunschweig, sophomore, at 182, and Jacob Grimm, who is a senior.
Charlie Braunschweig. For Riverdale, Jacob Grimm.
Grimm plays football, involved in FFA.
Charlie catch him reaching for that head and finish that takedown. He's in on a double. We just need to get to the corner now.
Oh, don't.
Get his head to the outside here and finish. Drop to a single or circle back up out of it.
You know, Charlie's got some speed. He's got to use it. Minute 30 on the clock here in the first.
There's that double again.
Now move up.
Riverdale with a nice sprawl there to stop Ricky from finishing that double. Ricky looking to get to the corner and just can't quite and circles back up out of it. We'll get another one here.
This one's Charlie.
Or Charlie, I'm sorry. That's one of them Braunschweig boys.
Yeah, there you go. Minute left here on the clock. Got to commit on that if you're going to do it.
Yeah, he's got a nice shot there. He just needs to bring his hips with him and just shoot a little bit harder there. Be confident here. He's been in there. He can finish this. Just got to shoot a little bit harder and bring his hips.
A little quicker.
Charlie in on the inside tie now. This is good position for him. Riverdale with a little pass by there to get out of it.
30 seconds on the clock here in the first period.
Riverdale looking for
They got a
Russian
leg.
there, and he got a snatch single on Charlie. He's going to get a takedown there with 13 seconds left in the period.
10 seconds left.
I did it again, Mason. I called him Ricky again. He's going to love that when he listens to this.
Oh, yeah. 2-0 advantage. Riverdale on the clock. Evansville defers. And Riverdale will take down.
Charlie with a tight waist there. And Riverdale gets an escape for one.
That's 3-0 Riverdale. Charlie's got to go in quicker on that shot.
Yep.
It's kind of sort of not full speed.
No, and Riverdale with a little go behind there to score the 2-point takedown and make it 5-0 Riverdale.
A little under a minute 30 here in the second period. Charlie's got to work up.
Riverdale with a lot of pressure on top, keeping Ricky's hips broke down to the mat.
Minute left in the second. Now you got to go here. Don't give that arm up.
Got a chicken wing locked up. Ricky doing a nice job of getting his hips back underneath him.
Potentially dangerous call. 35 seconds on the clock.
Fresh start for Ricky here now. We got to move up. Yep, there we go again. That Braunschweig boy out there needs to explode off the whistle here. A little attempt at a short sit there. Riverdale able to chop him right back down to the mat.
And we need Charlie to move here. 17 seconds left in the second period. Riverdale's got the arm.
Ricky doing a nice job of getting back to his base. Yeah, there we go. See, Mason,
Yeah.
I'm not going to get this right because Ricky's wrestling at 170 tonight, and Charlie's wrestling at 82.
Yeah.
I'm lost. We'll see if I can get it right for the rest of the third period here.
All right, Charlie needs to utilize that speed, go 100% on his shots. Not half speed, full speed here. Circle.
Nice job of circling and putting himself back in the center. Attack the head a little bit here.
A minute 30 on the clock. Minute 20. I don't know what Charlie's waiting for to pull out the big move here, but kind of maybe time to go.
Charlie, suck it up. Minute 13. Let's go. Charlie.
Charlie recognized when he's reaching there, he's got an open shot there. Every time he's reaching for that head.
Yeah, let him reach for the head.
Yeah.
Go right under it. There, now finish.
No, get to the corner. He's got to circle around, get to the corner there, attack the ankle.
Yeah, there you go.
Attack the ankle.
There you go.
Riverdale slides around for a 2-point takedown to make it 7-0 now.
Now we got to be sure not to
40 seconds
give up
left
the major, but we got to move now
yeah,
on the
Charlie's
bottom.
really got to get going here.
Got to be looking for a reversal. We got to be looking for an escape. Got to score and try to get a toss in there.
Riverdale doing a good job of keeping the hips covered and tight waist. He's looking to lock up a chicken wing there. Ricky coming up to his feet.
17 seconds on the clock. Now is the time to move. If Charlie was waiting for the big move, let's go now. There it is. Now get on the crossface there. Snap that leg out. Kick it out. 4 seconds. Got to kick it out now. Not enough time.
That's going to do it there. Riverdale comes away with the win, 7-0 over Charlie Brunschwag.
That'll bring the team score to Evansville 42, Riverdale 24, and now we go to 195 pounds for our final match of the duel. We do have 11 exhibition matches in the hopper, but this will be Colin Roberts, senior from Evansville, and Sawyer Corber. Is that right? Connor. Okay. Sawyer Connor, sophomore, Riverdale.
195 pounds for Evansville, Colin Roberts. For Riverdale, Sawyer Connor.
Colin right away after him. On the head, look for that little single. Riverdale looking for a headlock here. That's not going to work very well on Colin.
No.
He's used to that position.
Well, he doesn't mind being in that position.
No, he does not at all. Colin sliding behind him here. He's going to get a 2-point takedown here. Colin looking for a barbed wire here. Running around the head there. He's going to pull that arm through. Catch him on his back. Colin with a reverse half there. This is Riverdale doing the best he can to fight this off. That's going to get tight and heavy. And there's the fall for Colin Roberts.
That's at 45-second mark in the first. That will bring the final for the dual score to 48 Evansville, 24 Riverdale, and that's another win. And looks like Evansville will go, I believe, 5-1 for their dual meet record. Is that I'm looking at my executive producer. He's going to tell me I'm right on that.
Final score, Evansville 48, Riverdale 24.
And Riverdale's final record is 6-4. So it's a quality win over a quality opponent. Honorable mention, ranked at Division III. Very good opponent.
Ladies and gentlemen, we do have 11 exhibition bouts coming up shortly.
I'm guessing we might be taking a break here. Maybe. Let's see what our announcer, Doug Schwein, has to say about that. And once again, as we said earlier, tonight, of course, being Parents' Night and Seniors' Night. And we got to thank the managers for being out there and cleaning these mats. All of our protocols, keeping our wrestlers and their families safe. The coach here is going to go back over our seniors that we celebrated earlier tonight.
So at 126 pounds, it'd be Matt Castrone, senior. Been with the program a long time. Good wrestler. Obviously, his dad's a coach. Wishing him the best the rest of the season. Moving on to 132 pounds, Gavin Fry, another longtime wrestler. Came up through the club, middle school program with me. Just another good quality kid. Wishing him the best as well. Nicholas Barmore, 138 pounder. Again, another kid I've seen over the years come up through the youth program, through the middle school, and just done a great job of being a good wrestler for Evansville. Then we go to Austin Schofield at 100. He's at 152 pounds.
45 tonight.
Oh, 45 tonight. He was at 52. Another good kid that has done great things for the Evansville wrestling program. And then, as we just seen, Colin Roberts, 195 pounder, another quality wrestler that has done well for Evansville, and look forward to seeing him do good things in the future. And then at 285, we got Waylon Klitzman, senior. And we're back on the mat.
Yeah, here we go. So we got Caleb Miller for Evansville and Tim Bailey for Riverdale.
And on a nice high crotch there, turning the corner with a double, and he's going to finish with a takedown for 2. Garville, he's a scrappy kid. Nice return to the mat. He's fun to watch.
I think this is Caleb Miller.
Oh, Caleb. Oh, they didn't go with.
Oh wait, yeah, it's
Caleb. Oh, I was looking at the top one. Garville's.
they're in all sorts of crazy order up here. We're flying by the seat of our pants sometimes, but we're
Miller in
doing
a
the best we
cross-body
can.
ride there, and they go out of bounds.
Minute 6 on the clock as they go out of bounds. Bailey, a freshman, looks like, carrying a 4.0 GPA. I'm sure his parents, Tim and Sarah, are awfully proud of that. He also plays baseball and football. Minute left on the clock in the first period.
Caleb been on a nice tight waist going to a coffee grinder there. Let's see if you can get out to the side here and put that thing to use. Good pressure down on the shoulder there. Now he's locked it up into a chicken wing, looking to get that far wrist and run around the head there and put Riverdale on his back. And there he goes. Gets his hips through. That's tight. And there's the fall.
And there is the pin in the first period. 29 seconds left on the clock. And the next match we'll go to is Braden Engelkins and Sawyer Connor. Nope. we're skipping that one apparently. We're going to 285, which is Cutter Lane and Dawson Wilmot. And that just makes sense since Sawyer Connor just got done wrestling. Again, this is Dawson Wilmot, who I believe is ranked 7th in state. Isn't that right, Coach?
Yes, he is. And I'm looking here at her sheet, and Cutter Lang, our junior here, is honorable mention at Division II.
Oh.
Cutter with a nice little hip out of there.
Yeah, I don't like seeing him go on to the basketball court, but on occasion that'll happen.
Cutter with an inside tie there, looking to snap that for a little slide by.
Just over a minute here in the first period. A lot of feeling him out. Cutter's just kind of pushing him.
Trying to be physical here. Wilmot with that underhook again. Cutter just kind of reading the pressure there. Cutter got good head position on him there. Makes it hard to make that throw.
Mm. 30 seconds on the clock in the first period. No score.
He hits that little slide by where he's bumping that elbow. He's got to step into that. Oh, and there's a nice lateral drop for Cutter.
Oh.
Putting him on his back here. Got the 2 takedown, and there's the fall.
Wow.
That was a nice setup by Cutter.
Big win over a ranked opponent.
That was nice. Nice setup by Cutter there. Got him coming into him, got physical with him, frustrated a little bit. He came at him, and Cutter had the hook and just read the pressure and took him right to his back with a nice little lateral drop.
All right, next match looks like we should be seeing Nathan Garvoil, a junior, and Jonah Dennis, who we also believe to be a junior. Jonah Dennis, of course, ranked in state at 3rd, Unit 3. And here's the coach getting back to the seniors.
So now we got our managers, Bridget Crawl, senior, been with the program, I believe, since she was a freshman. Lisa Maynard, another senior, also been here, I think the last 4 years I've seen her in the room. And Grace Peterson, along with the other 3. And rounding out is Ashley Ward. A little bit about Ashley. She used to wrestle for the youth program, and she also wrestled in middle school for me. And just a great kid there. You know, love to see her out there. She's had some back issues, kind of took her off the mat, but she continued on as a manager, and very happy and proud for her that she followed through with the program, staying involved.
Absolutely. Boy, as you heard it, we're graduating 4 senior managers. So Evansville students, if you're listening at home, there's going to be a lot of opportunities for being a manager for the wrestling team next year. And let me tell you, a lot of great responsibilities, but a lot of fun. And don't ask me, ask those managers. 2-0 Riverdale after the takedown. Minute 10 on the clock.
Dennis with a cradle locked up here, looking to put Nathan on his back. Nathan doing a nice job of scrambling out of there. Like I said, Nathan, he's a lot of fun to watch. He's gonna give him a good workout here. He's gonna give him everything he's got. Dennis, another quality wrestler from Riverdale. He's ranked 5th in the state.
Dennis is gonna give him the escape. There's 2-1. Just under a minute here in the first period.
Oh, he's 3rd. I misread it.
Another takedown for Dennis.
And he cuts him again right away.
This just really just lightning fast high crouch.
Yeah, he's quick. He's definitely good on his feet.
And scored 10-4 right now. Riverdale advantage in just a flurry of takedowns. 5 seconds in the period.
And here we go again. A lot to say about Coach Castrone and Lehman. We're in an exhibition match, willing to put Nathan out there against I said fifth earlier, but he's actually ranked third in the state, Dennis. That's a tough kid, a tough, tall order for Nathan. And you see Nathan out there wrestling, giving it everything he's got, not afraid to wrestle this kid at all. Just happy he's out there competing, I'm sure. He's going to work hard and he's going to learn from this.
12-5 score Riverdale. 140 on the clock here in the second period. Dennis seems to be just scoring takedowns at will here.
Yeah, he's just so good on his feet, recognizing pressure and positions that his opponent's in, and just capitalizing right away on them. Nick doing a nice job of trying to catch some hand control and fight off takedown. And
ooh, that's going to be a slam. So on the technicality point, it's going to be 14-7 Riverdale. Minute left here in the second period. Garvoil in on a leg. Dennis quickly defends, goes for a shuck, and then
he gets just a little go behind there to finish it off.
Yeah.
He's looking for that little 2-on-1 tilt, ball and chain tilt. Nathan doing a nice job of fighting out of that, not giving him any back points there. Dennis right back at it, though. He's got that cross wrist grab and coming through for a ball and chain there. Now he's going to slide up into Garville, doing a nice job of fighting that off and circling into him and getting to a leg. Dennis cuts him. 10 seconds left on the clock here, and Dennis is in on another shot. And he's going to score the takedown. 5 seconds left to go. Bringing the score to 18-8. Great job by Nathan fighting, not giving up extra back points there to, he's got himself into the third period and he's got 2 minutes to, anything can happen. Dennis in on another nice double. Comes up the body to score the 2. He's going to cut him hard again.
So 12, is it 12-9?
No, I think it's 14-9.
Well, scoreboard says 12-9. John Rasmussen on our scoring table at the scoreboard clock, and
Dennis with the cradle here. Oh, that's tight.
And that's going to be the pin here in the third period with 1:16 left. Then we'll go to our fifth match, which we anticipate to be Mackenzie Castrone, freshman, and Richie Stitzer, a freshman.
At 126 pounds for Evansville, Mackenzie Castrone. For Riverdale, Richie Stitzer.
Mackenzie in on a inside tie there, working some heavy hands on there. Riverdale with a high crotch shot. Mackenzie hanging on to that leg, trying to keep him from scoring there. Back up to her feet. And Riverdale's going to score the takedown there for 2.
2-0, 122 on the clock in the first.
Mackenzie doing a good job to get back to her base there. And Riverdale breaks her right back down. Mackenzie fighting for some hand control underneath there. Riverdale just kind of covering the hips, keeping her down on the mat. Riverdale throwing in a half there, looking around the corner there, and got wrist and getting some back points in.
That was pretty tight.
Yeah.
25 seconds left in the first. Now we think we're going to see Austin Schofield here for an exhibition against Ashton Meese, and this should be a barn burner. Schofield, of course, ranked 4th, and Meese ranked 4th as well.
And placed 5th last year, Division 3 at 126 pounds. Yeah, this ought to be pretty exciting here. This is good for these wrestlers. You know, this is an extra match for them. You know, they haven't had very many matches. This is really helping them both get ready for that running into the regional
Postseason, yeah.
Postseason
Regionals next week, of course, here at Evansville High School.
Schofield with a nice snap down there to start it out. And nice little half shot there. Schofield defends, and back to the feet they come. Schofield doing a good job of fighting for some inside tie there. Got good head position on him. And there's that high crotch to Fireman's. And didn't quite finish it there. Came back around. Little front headlock shock by Schofield. Nice fights it off nice.
52 seconds on the clock at the stoppage here in the first period. No score.
Schofield doing a good job of keeping head position. He's so hard to attack because he always keeps that head buried in there and makes it really hard to score on him. Nice with a high crotch action there, but Schofield sprawls and defends it off, gets an underhook, and back to the feet they come. And Schofield did on a high crotch, and he's going to finish it for a two-point takedown.
Three, two, one. And we are into the second period. 2-0 lead. Schofield. Evansville is going to defer. Riverdale will take down.
He's looking to come to his feet here. He's going to get up and nice pressure back and just kind of step right up into it. Did a good job attacking Schofield's hand to make it easy to get out for a point.
2-1 Schofield advantage over Riverdale. Just over 1:30 on the clock here in the second.
Meese with a shot in there. Schofield defended it. Meese with a reshot. In deep. Schofield sprawl. Now they're in a scramble situation. And back out to the feet they come. Meese on another shot. Schofield sprawls hard. Schofield looking for a little trip there. Meese with a wide double leg shot there. He's in on it. And he's going to get 2 points. Meese is going to get 2 points there.
38 seconds on the clock. It's a 3-2 advantage Riverdale now. Second period.
Schofield right away with some hand control, and his hips come right out, and he's out. He's so good at that pressure back, getting that hand control and sliding his hips up and out. And
3-3 Evansville, 24 on the clock.
Schofield looking to set that high crouch up again, comes all the way through.
12 seconds on the clock. 3-3 here. Got a circle here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Going into third period, all tied up. I believe Schofield has the choice.
Yeah, he does.
He's going to take down.
I'm assuming we're going to see him out in about 6 seconds. There's the hand control. And he's doing a nice job of going to a coffee grinder. Slowed Austin right down. Now he's got a chicken wing locked up. Up to his feet. Schofield comes, and there he goes. He's out.
A little more than 6 seconds, but we'll take it. We'll take it.
It was 15. Schofield doesn't need to press anything here. He's just got to
Minute 30 on the clock.
get his inside tie and be patient and look for that nice high crotch again. Set it up. Just don't force anything and stay in good position. There's a nice attack on the head there. Good snap down. There's Schofield with that good head position. He's got that underhook. He's in position for another high crotch here. Oh, and he's going for a little trip there.
Minute 1 on the clock, the stoppage. 4-3 Evansville advantage.
Schofield doing a nice job of attacking some hands there and going right back to that underhook with that head position. And he's trying a little. Schofield back to that underhook, but trying that little trip again.
36 on the clock. I think we're going to see Meese put the pressure on here.
He's going to get going here pretty hard soon. He's well aware of what the time is on the clock. He's got to set up a decent shot. Schofield fighting off a snap down and a half shot by Meese. And he gets out of that. Meese in on another reshot.
Now you want to go to a front headlock here, I would think, right?
Yeah, I would have looked for that.
He's so committed to that underhook that he didn't want to go right to that headlock, you know.
He's tight and tough there. He's got head position. He's got the arm locked up.
4, 3, 2, 1.
There you go. A
That'll be a
5-3
win.
win for Schofield. Nice match for him. Who do we got next, Mason?
Well, let's see. We got it should be Matt Armitage, Jr., Evansville, and Drayton Deglow.
Next exhibition match.
And it looks like Deglow's a freshman.
Matt with a Russian tie here. Deglow slips out of that. Matt trying a nice little snap down there. Just needs to pop that head through a little more. Be a little stronger with it.
Well, we've already seen Matt's got a plethora, if you will, of takedowns. He's got a lot of tools, and I'd like to see him just run around and use them. Now's the time.
Deglow.
Deglow is a freshman, started wrestling in 5th grade. Folks Beth and Jason Deglow. And I'm going to say this right now, best penmanship on both of these teams. And it's not even close.
And there's Matt with a little pick. Caught the head. Got Deglow on his back here. He's got a tight cradle locked up in there. Deglow trying to kick out of it. And there's the fall.
A little tight. Now we'll go to our next match. We anticipate to be Charlie Braunschweig and Bryce Clark. Braunschweig, a sophomore. Clark, a sophomore. Bryce's parents, Richard and Terry, watching from Muscadet. In his spare time, Bryce likes to play video games with the boys.
Charlie right away on that head. Inside tie with a snap down.
Charlie's got to get that crossface there.
Crossface there. He's attacking an ankle. He's going to get a go behind here, hopefully. Keep circling the pressure and pull that thing through. He's going to change directions. He's got an arm hook behind his back.
That was bull rush him.
Yeah, he's going to muscle it over. He's going to score the 2 and there you see that hand come up on the shoulder and that chicken wing, and that's going to be potentially dangerous every time. Nice little sit-out action there by Riverdale. Charlie fouled nice, and now he's trapped an arm for a chicken wing. He's got a wrist locked up on the other side.
No, he's just got to run it.
Keep running.
Just run it.
Yeah, he needs to keep going, keep the pressure forward. He's going to go.
Just keep running it. You just keep going.
Charlie's going to get him here. He's
that's
that
tight.
Wrist,
that's pretty tight.
Yeah. Charlie's going to adjust here. Riverdale did a good job of kicking out of that. Charlie did a nice job of adjusting and catching him here. He's got him tight on his back. Get him to pull up on that head a little bit.
34 seconds here in the first period. Charlie's going to have the back points. The question is can he secure the pin? It's kind of hard. He's holding. It looks like Charlie's holding up Bryce's shoulder blades here. Oh, yeah. And then he slid in and gets it with 20 seconds left on the clock.
And look at there, Mason. Not once during that match did I call him Ricky.
You're a mystery wrapped in an enigma surrounded by a riddle, Coach.
Yep, there you go.
All right, next match we are thinking we're going to see Timmy Schmolt and Ty Dilly. Was that?
In our next exhibition round,
Yep, right here.
for Evansville, Timmy Schmaltz. For Riverdale, Ian Rennish.
That is not Ty Dilly.
That's Rennis.
That is Renish. So
Rennis
Caden
in on a
Rennish.
quick takedown. Looking to lock up a cradle here on Timmy. Timmy does a nice job of fighting it off and getting back to his base.
I think we're going to have 3 more matches after this. But we'll wait and see. They kind of
Oh, there's that chicken wing
had some and
getting some back points here on Timmy. Oh, and there's the fall.
that from this angle, it didn't look like there was any way that could be, but obviously we're not down there.
Yeah.
So it's 1:03 on the clock at that point. And we should be seeing Liam Spike and Jacob Grimm. Liam's a real fun wrestler to watch.
Yeah, maybe we'll see that WWE move again that I have.
Hey, you know, he's got a lot of strength. He is a legit strong guy.
Yeah. Liam definitely is a strong, tough kid. The manager's hustling to dry that mat off. And there he goes right away. He's heavy on the head and looks for an underhook.
A buddy of mine, who I won't name, saw Liam down at the gym in town effortlessly leg pressing 850 pounds and was just like, kid, what are you doing? And Liam's just doing his regular sets.
Yeah.
Wasn't maxing or anything.
There's Liam in a nice double. He's got to lift and turn the corner here, and he's going to get 2 if he finishes this, and there you go. There's 2 takedowns for Liam. Nice double, and he slides over on top. And Liam with a fall. Really good effort there by Liam. Nice double, got his head up, turned the corner, and took him to the mat, caught him on his back there, and slid up and reversed the half and got a pin.
Nice job, Liam. And next match we will go to, it should be Caleb Miller again and Riley Wanick. Should be. I think that's what we're seeing. We are just all over the place weight-wise.
For Evansville, we have Caleb Miller. Riverdale, Riley Wanick.
Riley's parents, Josh and Melissa, I'm sure turned in. Happy to see a second match. It's been the nice thing out of these, it's a shortened season, but the WIA did a nice concession, I think, to teams allowing those exhibition matches.
Yeah, that, giving them guys a little more experience out on the mat. There's Miller on a nice little sweep there and just missed the leg, and he got a reshot on the other side and missed that. Now he's looking for a double underhook and drops in on a double. He's going to score the 2 points on the edge of the mat. Nice job of dragging his feet there to keep him in.
Caleb really is a heady wrestler out there. Knows exactly where he is on the mat. Typically has his hips in very good position.
Miller throwing a leg in there. Got him broke down. Looking to take a wrist control. Going into the coffee grinder here. A lot of pressure down on that shoulder. Riverdale doing a nice job of fighting out of that and coming back up to his base. And he gets a reversal there. Miller had the leg in. And,
30 seconds left
kind
here.
of slid down on his hip, and Riverdale capitalized on that by grabbing the leg and elevating it, giving him the reversal.
2-2 here in the first.
Riverdale with some good top pressure here, trying to pull that wrist in. I was going to a tight waist. And after one, it's tied 2-2. Evansville's going to defer, and Riverdale's going to take down. There's a penalty point against Miller for a little heavy hand with that crossface. You're going to have that. So he's giving up a point there for being a little too physical. Riverdale with some nice movement from the down position to get to his feet. Miller working hard to take him back down to the mat. We get a potentially dangerous. Miller finally had enough of that and just cut him there. Go to work on his feet here. See if we can get another takedown with 1:15 left. Need to circle in here. Riverdale with a nice little shot there, and they go out of bounds with 1 minute left on the clock.
4-2 Riverdale. Oof.
Nice little shot in there on a double on Miller, and he catches Miller and puts him to his back for a takedown and some back points here. And Miller slides out of that. So Riverdale is going to get the back points, and Miller's going to come out with an escape to bring the score 9-3 with 20 seconds left in the second period. He must not like seeing something there. He didn't call potential danger threat.
Or say anything.
Yeah, he didn't say anything to either wrestler. Or was it a mask? Our executive producer over here said it was a mask. And there's that double again. And he's going to get the 2 takedown at the buzzer.
That'll bring the score to 11-3 going into the third period here.
Riverdale's going to end up with 2 points out of that little screwy there. Miller kind of exposed his back.
Minute 45 on the stoppage.
Got a 2 count. Ended up coming up to his feet for an escape. 14-3 with 1:35 left.
13-4, actually.
Or 13. Yes. Thank you, Mason.
You know, in any of these productions, numbers have just not been our strength.
Oh, yeah.
So I see Miller circling here as opposed to backing up.
Yeah.
It's kind of every time he's hitting that, he backs up, and then Wanek is hitting that double.
Yeah, we gotta
The edge
move
of the
our
mat.
feet. You know, it's kind of like shooting a gun. It's pretty easy to hit a standing still target. We need to get some movement on our feet here.
That was close to a takedown there.
Yeah.
Minute 17 on the clock.
Miller with a shot in there and back out. Riverdale in on another nice double.
There's another takedown. 16-4, and he's getting some back points.
Oh, Miller's going to get caught on his back here. I'm not sure what Miller was trying there. And Riverdale's going to get the fall there with 55 seconds left in the third period.
And I believe we're going to have one last exhibition match, Braden, Engelkins, and Sawyer Connor for Riverdale. Braden, a sophomore, of course, and I believe we called Connor sophomore.
Brayden, Engelkins. Riverdale, Sawyer, Connor.
Yeah, he's sophomore as well.
Braden, a first-year wrestler here. He drops in on a nice single there. Pull that in, and Riverdale gets a quick go behind.
Two nothing Riverdale.
Braden with some good hand control, looking to come to his feet. Riverdale with some good pressure on top to keep him down. Riverdale with a spiral ride there to break him down. Now he's looking for a power half. Braden just needs to come up to his feet here.
Minute left on the clock. Braden is a strong kid.
Braden up to his feet, going to get an escape here, hopefully. No points yet, and there we go. Braden's got an escape to bring the score 2-1 in favor of Riverdale with 35 seconds left on the clock. Braden looking for that single again.
And he's
on it.
going to get
He's
it.
got to pull that baby in. Keep his hips underneath him. Drive up into it. Now he's dropped into a double. Riverdale doing a nice job of attacking the ankles and breaking that grip and just going around for another 2-point takedown.
All right, Riverdale with the advantage 4-1 after the first period, going into the second. Riverdale will choose neutral.
Fighting for some inside position there. Your coach down there giving Braden some wrestling instruction. Oh, there's a snap down and a go behind for Riverdale. That was a nice little snap down. Now we need Braden to work back up to his base and get back to his feet again.
6-1. About a minute left here. Braden does a great job getting back.
Yep. Back to his base here. He's got good pressure back. He's going to bring a post out.
And there he goes.
Riverdale with a little trip forward, bringing him back down.
There you go.
Yep. Braden coming up to his feet here. got to turn into him hard here. Braden locking up on a single, still no points here.
Now he's got
Riverdale
to
still in control.
drive.
Yeah.
30 seconds left here in the second period.
We need a post and a lift here. There you go.
Toss him over.
Oh, he's close there. 5 seconds left. Riverdale goes back behind him to maintain control to end the period.
So we'll end the second period, 6-1, Riverdale in control. Engelkins putting up a heck of a fight. Obviously, a relatively new wrestler, a little bit raw, but boy, I mean, you got to be impressed with his strength, Coach.
Yeah, his strength and really good effort out there. Riverdale with a nice little breakdown there. Looking for a power half again. Oh, Riverdale gets a fall.
Well, that's it, I believe, for our exhibition matches tonight. Going back to the varsity duel, the Evansville Blue Devils over the Riverdale Chieftains, 48-24 tonight to bring their dual meet record to 5-1 for the Blue Devils, and I believe it was 6-4 for the Chieftains. You know, we get spoiled. Just some great matchups this evening. Really some wonderful wrestling tonight. Can't bat an eye on it. We're getting a heck of an opportunity here with these kids.
Yeah, another great night of wrestling for Evansville. They came out and wrestled hard, looked confident on the mat, really ramping up for the postseason.
And again, parents, we want to emphasize the Parents' Night video. The link is embedded in the description of the broadcast for this evening's duel. So be sure to click on that and you'll enjoy, I believe, about a 5.5 minute video. As far as next events, Evansville will be hosting the regional event next Saturday, January 30th. Teams Sugar River, which of course is Belleville, Monticello, New Glarus, Broadhead, Judah, Edgerton, Monroe, Turner, and Whitewater. What about Riverdale, Coach?
Riverdale this coming Saturday will be in the Division III WWI individual regional. Riverdale will be traveling to Westby for that regional. We don't have a list of the teams here, but best of luck.
Sure, they're all good. Yeah, they will bring quite a pile of great wrestlers to that region. I wouldn't be surprised to see them doing bigger, badder things in the Division III tournament. We wish them all the luck. Well, from me, Mason Braunschweig, and the coach, Scott Rozanki, along with our executive production by the ever-efficient and always hardworking John Fry, we thank you very much for tuning in tonight. Look forward to seeing you next Saturday. Have a good night.
Peace out.